What's going on, everybody? I am back with another video, my second one of tonight. I've tried recording 2 videos before this. Reddit Well That Sucks and a predicting every conference thing, but I messed both of them up. Didn't really want in the mood that we do either of them. I mean, I could post a Reddit Well That Sucks if I really wanted to, but this would be fun, as this is my way too early 2023 NFL mock draft. You guys know I like doing these mock drafts way too early. And yeah, just a disclaimer, there will be no trades. And this is obviously probably not going to be accurate at all because, this is too early. I mean, Spencer Rattler could have went like first overall in my way too early one last year. He's still in college because he did so bad. So, you know what? Let's just cut the chitter-chatter and let's get right into my mock draft. Now, first overall, Bryce Young. I do genuinely like Davis Mills, but I don't think he's a franchise quarterback, which I think Bryce Young very well could be. Plus, Alabama's my pick for the championship, and that'll definitely help Bryce Young's draft stock. Falcons, C.J. Stroud. The reason I got them going with C.J. Stroud, because although I do not think that C.J. Stroud will start year one, because I think they have Marcus Mariota on a 2-year contract, I think they'll let him sit behind Mariota for his rookie year, and then play him in his second year. That's just me. And yeah, as of now, I got the Falcons going C.J. Stroud second overall, which, by the way, these are just unprojected, I'm pretty sure. It's like, the Bengals were picking 4th or 5th. On my 2022 way too early mock draft, and well, they picked 31st because they made it all the way to Super Bowl. So yeah, Lions. I actually don't got them taking a quarterback as of now. I got them taking a wide receiver. Yeah, so wide receiver Jackson Smith. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. But, yeah, because they need a wide receiver. Amon St. Brown ain't bad, but that's about all they got. So, yeah, I like Jackson Smith here. I think he'll make a very solid weapon in Dan Campbell's offense. So, yeah. New York Jets, I think that they will take Will Anderson Jr. Excuse me, sorry, but yeah, just to add more help on that defense. They addressed it a little this draft, but I think in next year's draft, if Will Anderson Jr. is still available at 4th overall, I think they would have to take him there. With 5th overall Jaguars, I think that they would be taking Kayshon Boutte. I hope I pronounced that right. Just because, Trevor Lawrence needs more weapons, right? Like, I think the Jaguars will improve this year, but he still doesn't exactly have a lot of weapons. I mean, they lost DJ Shark, all that. They have, Christian Kirk, but, meh. I think they'll take a chance on a nice, young wide receiver at 5th overall. For the Panthers, I actually don't got them taking a quarterback here. I got them taking a I'm debating whether running back. I think they'll take a running back here because I think Christian McCaffrey will be gone. I think they'll take wide receiver Jordan Addison. Yeah, Jordan Addison. Yeah, because I watched a little bit of Jordan Addison. He's pretty good. And I think, they want to add more weapons for whoever their quarterback is. Because I don't think they'll take one in the first round this draft. So I think they'll go with Jordan Addison at 6th overall. Now, so, just a little bit of wide receiver help. 7th overall, Giants. I think the Giants will try to build on, the offensive line here. And I think they'll take an offensive guard. And I think they'll take Bass Johnson Jr., help out. Because they need help at that offensive line, right? That offensive line ain't great. So I think that they'll just take whatever offensive lineman's on the board here. You know what I mean? The best one that's there, which in this case, in my opinion, would be Bass Johnson Jr. Bears need to take. I think the Bears will take a offensive tackle here, and Peter, I'm not going to even try to pronounce his last name, because that offensive line is horrendous, and they just need to improve it, just flat out. It's him or wide receiver here for the Bears, and I think the Bears will take him. So, yeah, Seahawks. Seahawks is a team that could maybe take a quarterback here, but I think they'll actually try to improve their defense. So I think they'll take Jalen Carter, 9th overall. I know that's a little bit of a debatable pick, but like I said, this is way too early, so we don't know. And that defense does need quite a bit of help, and I think Jalen Carter would be a good way to start that. Washington, 10th overall. This is maybe where Will Levis could go, which I don't think he should, but, this ain't off what I think will happen. Team should do. This is what I think will happen. I think the Washington Commanders would take a cornerback here, Kelee Ringo. I think this is just a simple solution of take the best defensive player or the best secondary player available, and Kelee Ringo is the best one available, so help out the secondary a bit, take them 10th overall. Steelers is a team that one of the most complete teams in the league, although I will think they'll try to take, a offensive lineman here, just because, they need one, and I think they'll just take the best one available, Anton Harrison, just because, if there is one thing that's probably going to struggle this year, it's going to be that offensive line, so I think this is just a simple case of you need to improve on that whenever you can, and 12th overall, the Eagles have a lot of things to do here. They have picks. I think they'll take first off, I think they will take a edge rusher here. I think they'll take Nolan Smith. Help out that defense a bit. Get that defense going a bit more. A already pretty good defense. And 13th overall, I got the Eagles taking cornerback Eli Ricks. Help out that secondary, because I do think that where they focus so much on offense in this year's draft, they'll focus a little bit more on defense in next year, and I think they'll add 2 good, solid, young weapons. 14th overall, Patriots. I have no idea because they are so unpredictable. I think they'll just take the best wide receiver available, which would be Quentin Johnson. Would it be a little bit of a reach? Yeah, definitely, but at the same time, I think not the only, but the real big need that stayed a big need is wide receiver. And I don't think Tyquan Thornton or whatever out of Oregon is going to get the job done. So I think they want to add Quentin Johnson. 14th overall, wide receiver at TCU. 15th overall, Raiders. I think they go linebacker here, Noah Sewell. Not Noel. Out of Oregon, I don't know. I think somebody to complement Chandler Jones. That defense I do think will struggle a bit this year, and I think they'll want to, avoid a struggling defense by taking Noah Sewell, 15th overall, 16th overall. The Dolphins. Dolphins is a team that could be a make or break year for Tua. I have no idea, but I think they'll take not the best player available per se, but the best defensive player available, which would be Mile or Brian Breesy, because they do need a little help on that defensive tackle spot, and Brian Breesy could definitely cover that spot up. So I think he'd be a solid addition to the Dolphins 16. Titans. I think the Titans take Michael Mayer here. 17th overall. They need a tight end. They don't exactly have a great one. Michael Mayer is probably, as of now at least, the best tight end in this draft class. So, I think the Titans could use a tight end. 17th overall. Very solid. 18th overall with the Colts. I got them taking safety Brandon Joseph. One of their safeties actually retired just a week ago or something. So, now they're a little short on that safety spot. So I think they'll try to cover that up by taking Brandon Joseph out of Notre Dame, 18th overall. I think that'd be a very solid addition. And then the Vikings, 19th overall. I think they'll take edge rusher Myles Murphy. The reason I think they'll do this is because defense has been such a big need for them, shockingly. And that's just what I think will happen. Cardinals, 20th overall. I think the Cardinals take a running back, B.J. Robinson here. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Because, I don't know, James Conner ain't bad, obviously, and they did pay him. But I think that they'll want to add a 1-2 punch. I've always seen James Conner as more of as a good guy when there's a 1-2 punch with him. And B.J. Robinson, probably the best running back in this class. I know it's pretty frowned upon to take running backs in the first round, but I think this would be a solid addition to the team. 21st overall, Ravens. This is just the case of take the best wide receiver available, because they still need that. I think they'll take Marvin Mims, 21st overall, just to, help him out a bit. Help out Lamar Jackson's passing game. 22nd overall, Bengals. Bengals could do anything with this pick. I think if we do have this pick, we'll take a cornerback. Still, I think we'll take Malachi Moore, because, just a solid cornerback that could help the team out a bit. Texans, 23rd overall. I think that they get a running back here, Gibbs. The reason I think this is just take the best guy on offense available, best skilled guy, and that would be Gibbs, 24th overall with the Cowboys. I think they'll take cornerback Clark Phillips III, just because, help out the secondary a bit. That secondary was definitely not great, and I think that can help them out a bit. Chargers, 25th overall. I'll say they just get an edge rusher here, B.J. Ojulari. The reason I think this is, help out that defense a bit next to Khalil Mack and all that. Make it a powerful defense, because their offense is pretty much set. Seahawks, 26th overall. I think they'll take, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, Junior, because they've always needed help on that offensive line. I think they'll finally start addressing it. Dolphins, 27th overall. I got them taking Jackson Kirkland. Help out that offensive line a bit. Help out Tua or whoever's their quarterback at that point, which I think will be Tua. Yeah, Packers, 28th overall. Now that the majority of, the big-time guys are gone, I think they'll just take somebody on defense, probably. I think they'll take linebacker Henry Toto, I think that's his name. I get they continue draft defense in the first round. Lions. The Lions is a team where I could see them taking Will Levis, 29th overall. Now, I did say I don't really like Will Levis as a first round pick, but at the same time, if a team could take a chance on him, and like I said, this ain't what I think teams should do. This is what I think teams will do. So, yeah. Chiefs, 30th overall. I think they take Justin Flo, linebacker, because the defense ain't exactly top-notch. And I think a little bit of help at linebacker along with Nick Bolton would go a long way helping the Chiefs. Bucks. For the Bucks, I got them, and this may shock some people, I got them taking Tyler Van Dyke, quarterback. Why? Because, Kyle Trask hasn't worked out. He's probably just going to be a backup. Tom Brady's most likely retiring after this year. So you need a backup plan, and I think instead of trying to trade for one or whatever, you just go ahead and draft one with the 31st overall pick, Tyler Van Dyke. 31st overall. Because Kyle Trask just, from what I heard, he's bound to be a career backup. And then Bills. Bills can really do whatever they want with this pick, but I would guess they would go with somebody like Cam Smith, maybe. Just because, that's kind of the main need, I guess, at this point at cornerback. But yeah, that was my way too early 2023 NFL mock draft. I probably won't do another one for a couple months. It's just I will like doing them really early because it's fun to look back on them. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications. Hope you guys enjoyed the double upload. And as always, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video, guys. And yeah, bye!